51. This does not comes under top level management. A board of director, B divisional heads, C directors, D decision makers. Correct answer is divisional heads. Divisional heads doesn't come under top level management. 52. Dash is a fundamental statement of truth that establishes a cause and effect relationship between two or more variables. A. Management. B. Principle. C. Organization. The correct answer is principle. Principle is a fundamental statement of truth that establishes a cause and effect relationship between two and more variables. 53. Principle is a fundamental or truth providing a guide to thought or action is said by A. George R. Terry. Principle is a fundamental truth providing a guide to thought or action is said by George R. Terry. 54. Which of the following management theory doesn't fall under classical theory of management? A. Scientific management theory. B. Administrative theory. C. Bureaucratic theory. D. Contingency theory. Correct answer is contingency theory. 55. Scientific management theory was propounded by F. W. Taylor. 56. The full name of F. W. Taylor is Frederick Winslow Taylor. 57. Systematic development of management through thought started with B. Scientific management theory. 58. F. W. Taylor was son of lawyer. 59. is known as father of scientific management. F. W. Taylor. 60. F. W. Taylor was born in 1956 Philadelphia, USA. 61. Which of the following company is not served by F. W. Taylor? A. Midwell Steel Company. B. Simmons Rolling Company. C. Bethlehem Steel Company. D. General Motors Company. The correct answer is option D. General Motors Company. General Motors Company was not served by F. W. Taylor. Midwell Steel Company, Bethlehem Steel Company, Simmons Rolling Company were served by F. W. Taylor. 62. Principle and Method of Scientific Management was published in 1911. 63. Taylor's work is based on principles. 4 principles. 64. F. W. Taylor's work based on round 4 principle 1. Motion study. 2. Time studies. 3. Fatigue study. 4. Ref study. 65. is known as father of management. F. W. Taylor is known as father of management. 66. Motion study, eliminating useless motion. Time study, determine the proper time for performing the operation. Fatigue study, regulate the working hours and provide for rest pauses at scientifically determined intervals. Ref setting, differential piecewise system. 67. F. W. Taylor started his career as mechanic, cram shipyard. F. W. Taylor started his career as mechanic in cram shipyard. 68. According to management means knowing exactly what men want to do and seeing that they do it in best and cheapest way. The correct answer is F. W. Taylor. 69. F. W. Taylor's entire approach to scientific management was the idea is A. that there is no effective work standard existed. B. that there is no one best of doing everything. C. of using differential piece rate system. D. Correct answer is option D, B and C. There is no one best way of doing everything. And C. Using differential piece rate system. 70. Which of the following is the principle of scientific management? Science. A. Science not rule of thumb. B. Harmony in group of activities. C. Cooperation not individualism. D. Mental revolution. Correct answer is all of above. 71. Which of following is not principle of scientific management? A. Development of employee. B. Maximum output. C. Standardization. D. Unity of direction. The correct answer is D. Unity of direction. As the following: science not rule of thumb. Science not rule of thumb. Solving problem in best possible way. Harmony not discord. Unity of action. Standardization. Standard of work. Equipment process should be fixed. Equal division of responsibility. Principle of scientific management. 73. Which of the following statement is not true? Scientific management is concerned with improving the performance of individual workers. B. Productivity and efficiency are goal of scientific management. Wages should be based on individual performance. D. While applying scientific management, only scientific and technical aspects should be considered. The correct answer is D, which is not true. 74. Which of the following statement is not true? A. Scientific management principles can be applied to solve problems in organization. B. It helps to increase productivity, production efficiency, and effectiveness. C. It helps to placing the things in right manner. D. It focuses on economic of scale, lowering cost of production. The answer, the option which is not true, is it helps to placing the things in right manner. 75. Differential piece rate system of wage payment was introduced by F.W. Taylor. 76. Which of the following is a limitation of Taylor's scientific management? A. Problem of unity of command. B. Focus on mechanistic approach. C. Ignores human relation approach. D. No focus on group of work. Correct answer is all of above. 77. F.W. Taylor's scientific management is criticized on the basis of A. Employees are forced to work on same task time in which leads to monotony. B. This theory only focuses on individual performance. C. Fails assume that workers are motivated only by financial gain. Sorry, this is Taylor. Taylor is assumed that workers are only motivated only by financial gain. D. It only applied when performance of worker can be measured quantitatively. The correct answer is all of above. Ajur. Us. 78. Which of the following statement is false? A. Scientific management theory focuses on economic need of employee. B. It focuses on increasing working efficiency of the employee. C. This theory allows workers to take initiation in their performance. D. This theory separates planning from doing. The false one is C. This theory allows workers to take initiation in their performance. 79. Which of the following statement is false? A. F.W. Taylor used functional foremanship. B. Taylor approach was a mechanical approach. C. Taylor assumed that workers are only motivated by financial gain. D. Taylor scientific management has broad applications. The false one is Taylor assumed that workers are only motivated by financial gain. 80. Which of the following is advantage of scientific management? A. Lower cost of operation. B. Higher efficiency. C. Higher wages. D. Consumer satisfaction. A. All of above. Yes, the correct answer is all of above. 81. Which of the following is not advantage of scientific management? A. Wider market. B. Unity of command. C. Better working condition. D. Proper planning. The correct answer is unity of command. 82. Scientific management as a principle and philosophy has been criticized by A. Peter Drucker. B. Mark T. and Simon. C. Douglas and M. McGregor. D. William Leffingwell. The correct answer is A, B, C. Scientific management theory. Scientific management as a principle and philosophy has been criticized by Peter Drucker, Mark T. Simon, and Douglas McGregor. 83. Scientific management was popularized by A. H.S. Person. B. Frank and Lillian Gilbert. C. Henry L. Gatt. D. William H. Leffingwell. The correct answer is D. All of above. 84. Father of office management is William H. Leffingwell. 85. Dash applied principle of scientific management to office work. William H. Leffingwell. 86. William H. Leffingwell developed dash principle of effective work. The answer is 5. 5 principles of effective work. 87. William H. Leffingwell principles of effective work doesn't include A. Planning the work. B. Scheduling the work. D. Division of work. D. Executing the work. The correct answer is C. William S. Leffingwell principle of effective work doesn't include division of work. Principle of effective work by William S. Leffingwell includes planning the work, scheduling the work, executing the work, measuring the work, rewarding the work. 88. Gantt chart, essentially a technique of scheduling work, is developed by Henry L. Gantt. 89. Management technique like critical path method, program evaluation, review technique are based on principle of Gantt chart. 90. The book 12 Principles of Efficiency was written by Harrington Emerson 1911. 91. Dash is also known as First Lady of Management, Lillian Gilbert. 92. Which of the following statement is false? Scientific management is the foundation stone of modern management theory and practice. B. It provides valuable insight into production efficiency. C. It emphasized on improved working conditions. D. It takes into account the psychological and sociological aspect of work. D is the correct answer, which is false. 93. F.W. Taylor presents the scientific management principles from two different dimensions. F.W. Taylor presents scientific management principles from different dimensions. The answer is 2. 94. Taylor's scientific management principles dimensions are: A. Technical dimension. B. Physiological, philosophical dimension. C. Human relation dimension. D. Social dimension. Correct answer is A and B. That is technical dimension and philosophical dimension. Taylor's scientific management principles dimensions are technical and philosophical. Match the following. 95. OP state system 1895. OP state system 1895. Shop management 1903. Principle of method of scientific method. Principle of method of scientific method 1911. Testimony before the special house committee 1912. How many foremen should be appointed by organization according to F.W. Taylor? Correct answer is 8. 97. F.W. Taylor suggests 4 foremen for planning and 4 foremen for doing. 98. Foremen in planning are: A. Route clerk. B. Instruction card clerk. C. Time and cost clerk. D. Disciplinarian. Correct answer is all of above. Foremen in planning are route clerk, instruction card clerk, time and cost clerk, disciplinarian. 99. Foremen involved in doing are: A. Speed boss. B. Inspector. C. Maintenance foreman. D. Gang boss. The correct answer is all of above. Foremen involved in doing are speed, inspector, maintenance and gang boss. 100. Administrative management theory was propounded by Henry Fayol.